This is a big deal. First principle, we presuppose that we're all doing the best we can. Even that right there sets off alarms and error messages in, well, all over the place. We're all doing the best we can with the behavioral and feeling options. We have to imagine a menu of behaviors and feelings or states or emotions that support those behaviors or that cancel those behavioral options, depending on what the feelings are. We're all doing the best we can with the behavioral and feeling options that are available, underline available, not conceptually just possible, but actually available on our maps of reality or our menus of possibility. Everyone's doing the best they can with what's available on the menu. And sometimes that's inspirational, right? Like, oh my gosh, that person was dealing with this and that and this and that, and it's admirable, it's amazing. And sometimes it's horrifying and really awful what they're doing based on, or how they're being based on what's available on their menu. Where these menus come from, we don't have to try to figure that out this morning. But the key is that if, and we'll just speak about all of us here this morning, where we don't have the experience we would like to have, where we don't have the experience we would like to have of being ourselves, comma, or how we are being ourselves, comma, or how that gets expressed in the world, comma, or how we respond or react to the events or the situations or the inputs that come into us from the world, so-called. We're all doing the best we can with what's available on our menu. There are no exceptions to that. I haven't written this one, but I'll say the words of it. After much deep research and double-blind, rigidly controlled scientific study, we determined a long time ago that all human beings have something we call Selectomatic software, spelled SELECT-O-MATIC, Selectomatic software. And Selectomatic software is what automatically selects, guess what? The best feeling option that's available on the menu. That's why we're all doing the best we can with what's on our menus. Menus of possibility, menus of behavior, menus of states or thoughts or feelings. This aspect of us always and only selects the best feeling thing, the best feeling next moment of experience, the best feeling next moment of experience that's available on the menu. In some conditions of life, in some situations in life, we all have what are called, rather formally, impoverished menus of reality, impoverished menus of possibility. If you want to find a place on your menu of possibilities or experiential options, if you want to find a place where your menu is a little bit impoverished, think of something that you would really like to do or be, and keep going through that list until you find one that where the response that comes from your system is, oh, I could never do that, oh, I could never be that. There's an impoverished place. There's a place where there's the possibility of having the experience that you would like available, but it's not available because it's not available on the menu. It's kind of grayed out, or it's placed on there as an ideal. Someday I'll be able to, or someday I'll be able to be, or someday I'll experience, or someday I'll share or contribute, but it's not there. It's not available. There's no exception to that. No one ever has an experience that's not available to them, right? That's just as simple as it gets. No one ever has an experience, and out of that experience comes behavior or external behavior or internal behavior. No one ever has an experience that's not available to them. It might be available to the person sitting next to them, or to someone else in their family, or to everyone else in the world, it seems. Everyone has something that I don't have is a pretty common decision about self, with certain exceptions, of course. I'll just say it one more time because I really liked how it came out. I've never said it before. No one has an experience that's not available to them. What transformational NLP about is not learning to defeat our limitations and overcome our obstacles and find powerful tools for pushing through our barriers. There was a certain element of that in the original conventional NLP from actually right at the beginning in the middle 1970s. That wasn't part of it, but by the time it got into the 1980s, that started to be part of the of the of the of like the ethos or the vibration around neurolinguistic programming. I call that kind of NLP neurolinguistic programming, okay? Because that's kind of what it turned into. How can we power through things and overcome our limitations? And for us, that's kind of like someone arm wrestling themselves and being really determined to win, or feeling really bad about themselves, or being super critical of themselves because they're losing. There's no resolution to that internal conflict. We can't find a more powerful tool that will let my right arm defeat my left arm, as long as I'm aware that each of these arms is, or as long as my neurology anyway is aware that each of these arms belongs to me.